Hey there, guys. Here we go. Repeat after me. I fly. You fly. We fly. It's time. Here we go. Here comes my screen. All right. Let's get started. First word. Stir. Did you get it? Stir. Right. Oh, I heard a Bossy R. You know what? We have more work to do on Bossy R. Next one. Nurse. Did you get it? Nurse. Yeah, nice job. Third. Third, right. And then we have first. First. Nice job. Your turn. Get those hands ready. Get them ready. Here we go. Got to have your motions. You're doing girl. Girl. Right, girl. Remember, kids around you are going to see you doing this. This is what we want. This is important. Next it is dirt. 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 Good job. All these are Bossy R. Then we have purse. Get your hands ready. Purse. Purse. One more. Burst. Get your hands going. Burst. Burst. Right. Got it. Here we go. Let's come on down here. Let's start with this first Bossy R. ER says OR says or. ORE says or. Remember, they say the same thing. They sound exactly the same way. Oh, get your pirate hook. RAR says R. Love that one. Final Y says I. Final Y says E. Remember, sometimes it acts like a vowel, and it can say this long I when I says its own name, I, or the long E when E says its own name. At the end of the word, it will do that. And then we have this one. DGE says J. That's a tricky one because you hardly hear that D. J. Crazy. But this is a hard G. Give me a hard G. G. Oh, remember Charlie Jr.? So itchy. TCH says ch. The same way Charlie sounds. Here he is. Hi, Charlie. CH says ch. Give me hard C. C says ka. Oh, hand has a job to do. Get it under your chin. A says ah. I says eh. O says ah. I want you to be doing these motions. E says eh. Make a smile. U says NK says ink. NG says ing. All right, we need whiteboard. So walk over, make a nice line at the counter, get your whiteboard, your eraser, and then go back to your desk. I'll be ready. I'll be waiting for you. Look who else is waiting for you. Say hi, kids. Hi, guys. Benny's not here today. No, our friend Benny had to go home. But he'll be back again on Saturday. And Willie and Benny will play again on Saturday. Oh, what are you doing? What are you doing? Oh, okay, okay. You're gonna go do something now? All right. See you in a little while. There he goes. All right. Oops. Don't need to look at that yet. All right. Here we go. One way right now for this. Hey, you've got to move out of the way. All right, on your board, you should have E, R, says Next one has two ways. So E, first we learned E, magic E, says E. Then we learned that final Y says E, and we call it final Y because it comes at the end of a word. And it says E sometimes, like happy or puppy or baby. Next, we have two ways. Or. First one we learned, O, R, E, says or. That's when the magic E does its trick. Turns that O into a long O. A magic E trick. And the other one, O-R, says or. So your board should have both of those. Next, I need O, the sound of O. Remember that is O, magic E, says O. And we saw that happen when we did or, when the O said O, just like that. Next one, the pirate, R. What is it, friends? A, R, says R. And this is exactly what your board should look like right now. Only I'm using red and you're using black. Next one. A, magic E, says A. Now I want I. So we know all about that magic. I, magic E, says I. What's the other one? Remember words like shy and fly and try? Oh yeah, that's final Y, says I. So remember up here we had final Y says E, like E magic E. And final Y can also say I, like I magic E would do. All right, next one. Three ways. J. So start with kindergarten. J, says J. And then hop up to first grade. Soft G. G, E, says J. And what's the most recent one? It has three letters. I don't really hear the D though. D, G, E. A soft G. Your board should look like that. DGE says ja. Next one, two ways. You learned both of them in first grade. Cha. So Charlie choo choo. CH says ch. And Charlie Jr. T. CH says cha. All right. You can erase your board and just set it aside. Don't need it for a little bit. So it's not in your hands. Nothing in your hands right now. All right, you ready? Let's switch to our blending. First one we're doing goes like this. And then I'm going to put in the pirate. Spar. Ready? Spark. Spark. Oh, like when something flashes, it makes a spark. Now we're going to take this one and make it smaller. So if I put in the P, just like that, if I took away that S and left it with P, we get arc. Arc. Everybody loves to go to the park. Let's change the middle. Now we see our little word or. That's one of our heart words, so we know it. Pork. Pork. Oh, that's a kind of meat. Did you know hot dogs are made out of pork? All right. And bacon too. Let's take away that K. Put in a T. Sound out with me. Port. Port. Oh, when ships come in, they go to a port. And we're gonna take that OR out, make it even smaller. Oh, hand under your chin. Pat. Pat. Okay, now we're gonna make it longer again and take away T. And then an S came in there. So we're gonna hand under our chin again. Asked. Past. When something's over, it's in the past. Let's put our P down and put up L. Here we go. Hand under your chin. Asked. Last. We're having a short A sound in there. Did you notice that? We're going to take that out. And it's a closed syllable. The treasure chest is closed. So that's how we know to make a short vowel sound. Here we go. Oh, finger under your nose. Make a piggy nose. Ist. List. I'm going to take this away now. Still making a piggy nose. It. Lit. Okay, now I'm going to take away that L. And you can see it's still there, lit, but we've added an S. So we make it a little longer. It, slit. When something is cut, it has a slit. Let's take away that T, put in M. All right, slim. When something's not very big, it's slim. Now you see that? That's a short I, the door is closed. But when we add magic E, the door opens up again because the E is going to make the I say I, says its own name, long I. I'm slime. Now we're going to take away that S. So I just could like even cover it up. See what's left. I'm lime. A lime taste very sour, a little bit like a lemon. All right, now we're going to notice, what do we have going on? We got to study our word. Magic E is making the I say I. Soft C is making this sound like a S, like S. If I look at that, I see ice. Make it longer, then I see lice. Now I'm going to take away that I and put in A. I'm going to study the word. E, magic E doing the magic to the A and saying A. Soft C. S. All right. Oh, check it out. Ace. Now let's add this sound. Lace. Shoelace. Just like that. Taking away that C. Thinking about my word. Only that A magic E is making me think about that. Lake. Lake. Like you go and swim in the lake. Now we could take this and just make it a little longer. I still see lake, and I add F to make lake. Awesome. Nice job, guys. All right. Move over here a little bit. Oh, I'm still in my son Brian's room. Can kind of notice there's a fish tank around in here, and his room looks a little bit different than Elizabeth's. So, all right. Let's see what we're talking about today. We're talking about more Bossy R, because Bossy R happens with kind of a lot of other letters where we mostly hear the R, because he's like, I'm the boss. You only hear me. I'm the most important one. Check it out. We have ER says IR says and UR says Did you happen to notice that they all sound the same way? Er, er, er. Look at that. Your mouth would do the same thing, of course. See a little bit of teeth. My lips kind of come in. Today we're going to talk about another one. IR says Holy moly, it sounds the same. It can be in the middle, like girl or bird. It can be at the end, like sir or stir. Then we have this one, you are. Guess what? It also says You mostly hear that Bossy R. It can be in the middle, like turn or hurt. It can be at the beginning, like earn or urge. And it can be at the end, like blur or blur. When something's a blur, it's hard to see. So our mouth does the same thing for ER, IR, UR. Makes the same sound too. Okay. And put your whiteboard back on your lap. Let's practice some words. Let's start with dirt. Duh. Duh. This one is a I and then an R. Dirt. We definitely hear the T. Dirt. Just like that. And then we're going to do nurse. And So if we look back here, it could be ER, IR, or UR. That's what makes this tough. This one is a UR. UR, nurse. And then it goes S and an E. And you've probably noticed that when you go down to see Nurse Mike, it might say nurse on the door. Or when you're at the doctor's office, you might see the word nurse somewhere when you're going in there. All right, let's do shirt. Shh. You hear that? S H. There's Sherman. Sure. This one is a I, then an R. Shirt. T comes next. Shirt. Right? And then we're going to do purse. P. P. So this one is a UR, just like nurse. We need a U and then an R. Purse. And we're going to end it with a S and an E, just like nurse. Now, when I look at all those, dirt looks a lot like shirt, and nurse looks an awful lot like purse. All right, we are going to practice a sentence. You might still have room. I'm going to erase a little bit. I'm going to erase this bottom part. All right. Start with an uppercase letter. W. We. Uppercase. Circle that W. Set down your finger. Need a space between words. We see. That's a heart word. We should know that one by now. Okay, set down your finger. We see the or the is always spelled T-H-E. We see the nurse. Oh, it's right here still, so I'm going to write that. There's that Bossy R. Nurse. We see the nurse. Set down your finger. If I-F. If. Set down your finger. We see the nurse if we get. G. Eh. Get. That's a pretty easy word to figure out. We see the nurse if we get, you know what, I'm out of room, so I'm going to come down here. That's okay sometimes. Hurt. H. Her. That one is a UR. Hurt. And then we need a T. Hurt. We see the nurse if we get hurt. Period. And circle it. We do, don't we? We go to see the nurse if we get hurt. All right, you can erase your board. Set it aside. Nothing in your hands right now. Set your eraser down, set your marker down. You don't need it. All right. Watch me read. Earn. Dirty. Dirty. Okay, let's read together. You read with me. Girl. Bird. Earn. T. Oh, that final Y sounds like a E. Oh, here's a long one. Let's do the first part and then the last part. T, Turtle. Oh, put those together. Turtle. Awesome job. All right, we did it. Time to put your board back over. Make a nice line at the counter. Make sure it's erased. They go in a nice neat stack. Put your eraser in the little bucket, and then you are done with your Ufli for today. See you tomorrow for your last video. Because on Friday, you're going to do your spelling test. So you won't need a video on Friday.